Hey guys, this is Zach Smith with the Jones House. Today I'm going to be teaching you about two of the key components of playing bass and how to practice them, and that is timing and tone, intonation. And how do we work on these methods? Well, intonation, as some of you might not know, is just making sure that each note that we play is in tune. And easier said than done. On a fretted instrument, we don't have to worry about this as much, because if you put your finger properly in the fret, it's going to be perfectly in tune if your string's in tune. But since we don't have frets, any slight variation can flatten or sharpen the note. And so it's really important that we have the muscle memory so that we hit that note right on pitch every time. And a way that I like to work on this is by using a drone note. For this, we'll just do C. And what I do, I just go on YouTube, type in drone note C. And this is the first thing that pops up. It's like 6 minutes long. And what you'll do is you'll just go through your C scale and just very slowly and make sure that each one of your notes is perfectly in tune with the drone note. And this can be really telling of, maybe you haven't worked on your intonation in a while, and then you go do this practice method and you're like, oh man, I'm flat, I am sharp, So this always keeps you humble, but it's also something that everyone should work on. So we will turn on the drone note. And so just so that you can tell, I'll play just a little bit flat to see if you can tell. See how everything was just a little bit off, but if you then it falls right in there when it's right on. And so this is great, and you can do it, you can do it with every single scale, and it will really hone in your left hand's muscle memory so that somebody's like, play this song in C, you know exactly where your C is, and you're like, all right, so now, after you've got that, the other key component is timing. And so, as bland as it may be, the metronome is your best friend when you're going to work on timing. So, what I like to do is, I like to set it pretty slow, and I like to put it on the 2 and the 4 beat, because what I play is the 1 and the 3, as Brandon explained in his video. So, basically, I like to make the metronome be my mandolin chop, because I play bluegrass, and mandolin chop and the bass are basically the drums, the drums of the band. And so I like to set it on 90 and to start out with, and we'll just get into a groove. Once I have that grooving, I like to do chord changes. So maybe I'd go from that C to the F to the G back to the C. And after you have that, you can start working with the metronome with your scales. So what would that sound like? That would be like. And if the metronome ever feels too fast for you, just bump it back down to wherever it feels comfortable and then keep working your way up. You know, there is no reason why, 60 BPM, can't give you the same effect as 150. So yeah, these are great practice methods that will make you a great bass player.